Hey guys, welcome to our sneak peek. My name is Danielle Jakubowski and I am the founder of Team Glow Diggers. I am so excited you're here. I'm so excited to share a little bit about my story and see if this could be a good fit for you, because at the end of the day, this is for you to make the decision if this team is right for you. And regardless, I want you to know all the facts, all the goodies, all the details on how you'd be an amazing coach and an amazing fit for our team. So first and foremost, I have been a coach for almost 4 years. Wow, time sure flies. And I never thought I would do this. I actually live in Atlanta and I'm a full-time architect currently. And I've been coaching part-time for the past almost 4 years. And when I moved to Atlanta, I had just finished up my Master of Architecture at Clemson. And so I'm originally from Philadelphia, so I'm kind of all over the East Coast. And I moved to this big city all of a sudden out of being in small college towns for over almost 7 years. So for me, it was exciting, it was thrilling, it was everything that I had wanted for a really long time, I'd worked really hard for. But I kind of all of a sudden felt like this really small fish in a big sea. I had a few friends here, but it felt like I needed a community again. I had been in a sorority. I'd always played sports growing up. I'd been a part of different leadership organizations. And all of a sudden, I didn't have any of that. And I had to kind of figure it out for myself. And the other thing that happened is in graduate school, if you know anything about architecture, I totally fell off the wagon. I used food as my reward. I actually became a group fitness instructor when I was at Clemson because I just needed to get out of studio and work on myself. And I actually got to my heaviest weight ever because I was drinking a lot. We made it a point to work for 16 hours and then be able to go drink our faces off and eat whatever we wanted. And it became this bad cycle over 3 years where I kind of gave my body to my degree. And that was really hard for me because I've always been the tall, kind of fit girl, and throughout college and graduate school that kind of deteriorated, and it got to a point where when I had my graduation day, I bought like the biggest size dress I ever had in Lily Pulitzer, which if you guys know me, I'm like a big Lily fan, and a lot of my team is too. And it was heartbreaking for me because I was used to wearing tight dresses and, showing off my curves, and all of a sudden it barely zipped. And so that was kind of a realization for me that I needed to change something in myself. I didn't know how. I didn't know why, because I had been working out consistently. So to me, I was putting in the work. But I also needed to figure out what was my joy in this new chapter of my life. Now, the other thing that I was really struggling with and I had weight on my shoulders for is the day I graduated, my first student loan bill showed up in my email. And if you know about those, they're super fun. And I didn't really have a plan for it. I had just kept taking out loans. My family had helped me, but I also have 3 sisters. So for me, I had to take on some of my educational debt. And that was a big wake-up call of like, holy shit, I got to figure this out because I have 0 plans on how to pay this off. And architects don't really get paid like engineers do. So for the first time, I was on my own financially, no help, in a new city, didn't really have a good circle of friends. And I needed to figure this out. And what happened is that first summer I moved to Atlanta in May of 2014, I started seeing one of my friends from college post a lot on social media. She was sharing how she was losing weight, how she was feeling healthier and happier, how she was building financial freedom in her life. And I didn't really think much of it, but I knew that there was something special going on there, and I was kind of really happy for her, but I never saw myself as a part of it until she invited me to an event. And this event was in Atlanta, and this event was on a Saturday morning, and I first thought, hell no, I'm going out Friday night, I'm going out for drinks, I'm staying out. You became this like badge of honor when you're 24 in a new city that you need to go out and showcase the amazing things you're doing with your friends and how you're having a great weekend. And that was my normal. So for me, waking up on a Saturday morning to go do a workout and listen to other random people tell their story was just totally outside my comfort zone. But basically, she melted me down and she got me to the event, and I went with her to spend time with her is really what it came down to. And I felt something special for the first time in a few months. when I was in graduate school, I had my tribe. I had my people that got me, that didn't sleep with me, that went out and drank with me, that ate a lot with me. I didn't have that community in Atlanta. So when I went to this event, these people were telling their stories of how they were paying off debt, that they were building financial freedom for their families, that they were being able to travel when they wanted to and being rewarded for their hard work. And at the time, I had a project manager that beat me down. He was so negative. He would purposely make us stay till like midnight or 2 in the morning and then say thank you to the rest of my team and not to me. So for me, I was feeling really down and out, and I was not making continuous good choices with my own body or my own fitness. And I just felt like this was a sign for me to go to that event and hear those stories and hear how other people had struggled and gone through really tough stuff in their life, but came out on the other side. And they had built this income with making an impact in other people's lives. So for me, I loved being a student. I loved learning. I put 7 years of my life into that. And I think sometimes after college, we stop dreaming and we stop pushing for goals and we stop stretching our limits and stepping outside our comfort zone. And so I saw this opportunity as a way to learn something totally new. Sharing on social media was not my thing. It was scary, guys. It was not something that I was used to doing. But I also knew that my back was against the wall. I didn't have a roadmap to paying off my debt. I didn't have a roadmap to even being able to travel, which is something that was so passionate for me growing up. My parents gave me so many opportunities to travel, and I wanted to continue that without feeling stressed about how I was going to pay for it. So if I could run a business on the time that I wanted to put into it, part-time, full-time, however many hours, however less hours, if I could post on social media and be able to share my story and learn how to do that and plug into trainings in my team and potentially make an impact and make an income and help my friends do it too alongside of me and build something really special that was also going to get me in the best shape of my life, well, hell yeah, I was going to listen in. And so what happened is I failed forward. I fell flat on my face. There was a lot of times I posted that people were like, "What are you doing, Danielle?" But I had the vision that there was nothing else in my life that was going to give me that fulfillment and bring friendships into my life that maybe I lost touch with. I have had friends that live all over the country because of going to school in different states. And I lost touch with a lot of them, right? It's hard to keep up with those friendships. So for me, that was the heart of this mission, of inspiring and empowering my friends to join with me. And even if they didn't want to, so what? I was going to find the people that would, because I knew there was something special in this. And there was something special in building a community based on being the best version of yourself from the inside out. So slowly but surely over time, this has grown into something that is bigger than me, that now has a 200 plus community, that has women that live in my city, that live all over the country, that live even internationally, that I would have never connected with had I not opened my mouth and shared my story. Shared my story of wanting to get out of debt, of building a vision of traveling the world, of sharing that this is hard work and it takes time and effort, but it's so worth it. And it's rewarding when you get to help others achieve their goals. So I wanted to kind of share that story with you because it has happened slowly over time, and it does take time and effort. But guys, y'all, it is so worth it. I've been on 3 all expenses paid trips on a cruise with my best friend. I took my mom to Punta Cana last year, and I took one of my coaches to Mexico with me this year. And of course, Beachbody guarantees no level of income or success. You have to put your hard work, diligence, and skill into this. But the coolest thing about this is nobody is the boss of me. I'm the boss of me. I get to plug into trainings with my best friends. I get to plan trips with my best friends and work towards our dreams and goals together. I get to mentor other women and help them realize the potential that's within them by working on their mindset and helping them evaluate who they are and who they want to be. And I get to kind of marry the teacher and the student inside of me with the entrepreneur side of me that a lot of millennials, I think, really have in them, because we have this dream bigger vision that we don't have to take the typical 9-to-5 route to really realize our freedom. So I wanted to share the story with you guys because I think that there's so much potential in so many of our friends, and it's okay to be scared. It's okay to think that this is outside your comfort zone, but you can learn how to do this. You can learn how to post on social media. You can learn how to talk to people. You can learn how to be a better version of yourself. And the first step towards doing that is taking the ultimate accountability of being a coach and working harder on yourself than you do anything else. And then we teach you how to share it. So if there's one thing I can tell you guys is our team is looking for people that are busy. That's the biggest excuse we have. I think that busy people are the most disciplined people because they don't have time for excuses. They get in, they get stuff done. I have teachers on my team that work from 7:30 in the morning till 7 at night. I have girls on my team that have little ones and they work in power pockets of 5 minutes or 10 minutes there. I have women on my team that have 2 or 3 other jobs. And the cool thing about it is all you need is your iPhone to make this work. So we are looking for people that are willing to work for it, that are busy, that feel like they're going to pull their hair out, because we want to teach you how to have time management and how to make it work for you, because it's not a one size fits all. And we're also looking for people that want to build financial freedom in their life. That's a big part of our team, and to do it with heart and hustle, because you have to be willing to put yourself out there and to get uncomfortable, but know that it's for the bigger vision of building freedom for your family, whether that's time or finances. A lot of my girls have little ones or are mamas to be, and they want to not have to make the choice to go back to work, or they're building this now so that they know as they build their family, they don't have to stress about making choices like that in their life. So we're looking for women that want to build that freedom in their life, that zest for life, and give opportunities to travel, or just pick up a few bills in their family and not feel guilty about going out and spending $100 on that brand new dress, for a big event. So those are the people that we're looking for. We're looking to build a top team in this company. We're looking to build a team of part-time coaches who want to hustle to help other people and to pay this gift forward. So whether you're a challenger in our community right now, or you purely want to jump right into the coaching opportunity, this is something that you can build. It's possible. We're here to share this week how it is, and those objections that you have in your life and that you have in your mind right now, share them in this group, because I was totally the person that thought this was never for me, and I'm right on the brink of earning 6 figures with this company, and my mission is to pay that forward to as many women as possible. So I'm so excited that you're here, guys. Please plug in, please ask questions, and welcome to our sneak peek, and I can't wait to share more of everything it is to be a part of Team Glow Diggers this week. So welcome to the party, and we can't wait to share with you guys.